Owen Powell has joined the chat room down in our caves to talk about his show, The Two Closest Starbucks in Britain. Hello, welcome.
Hi there. Hi.
It's a fairly self-explanatory title.
It is really, yes.
But
yeah.
what inspired you to go and find the two closest Starbucks in Britain?
You may think from the title it's a fairly kind of anti-globalisation rant, but it's not really. It's just curiosity. I found last autumn I was outside Lloyd's of London, which used to be a coffee house back in the 17th century, and it's now an insurance company. But there's two Starbucks very near Lloyd's, and I thought these are quite close together. So I walked between them, and counted the steps in my head. It was 2 minutes. 175 steps. And I thought then, this is pretty close. Can I find a closer pair? And my sort of holy grail figure was to try and find two Starbucks less than 100 steps apart. And we have to come and see the show to find out if I do achieve that.
Leave me on a cliff edge like that.
But it's quite surprising how close the closest pair are.
Have you done similar things, like collecting things obsessively for a very long time?
I'm currently collecting something else. I'm actually doing a project with Alex Horn, who's another comedian. We're doing a project called The World in One City. We're trying to find somebody from every country in the world who lives and works in London. There are 192 countries in the world. We've found 124 people so far, so we're 2/3 of the way there. And we've got till October to finish that off, so it's kind of after Edinburgh that'll be a big kind of exciting finish, finding another 60 or so people.
Yes.
And that's brilliant. That's much more personal. It's not so pointless, perhaps not so futile as what I've done with the Starbucks thing. So it's actually finding out people's life stories and how they moved here, what they were moving from, they were fleeing, they were coming for positive reasons. And it's really interesting to meet all the people that are now in London.
Definitely. What have been like some of your more exciting finds?
We found someone from Vanuatu, which is probably something you've never heard of.
Never heard of it.
It's a tiny island in the South Pacific. Cape Verde, which is another island off Africa. But just some great stories, like the woman from Bosnia we met left Sarajevo the day before the siege started. She was 20 years old, she had a 3-year-old son, holding her son in one hand, a plastic bag in the other hand, left her family, moved to the UK, didn't speak any English. Now she's working in an investment bank in the city, and her son's about to go to art college. So it's these really great stories about how people's lives have changed so massively.
How many? You're still missing quite a few.
We're still missing 68 countries.
Are there some that you're a bit worried you're just not going to find anyone
North
from?
Korea. When we think North Korea might be difficult, because if you leave North Korea, you can't say you're from North Korea, because then your family get killed, essentially. So
I didn't know that.
yeah, well, it's sort of a fairly closed society. So we think there are North Koreans in London, but they always say they're South Koreans.
So how has your Fringe been going?
So far, really good. I'm really excited by it. I came up without any kind of expectations about anything, and I'm selling out, which is brilliant. I'm getting 4 houses every night. It's a 50-seater venue, and it's about this size.
And because you've directed other shows, haven't you?
Yeah, the last sort of 9-10 years, I've been directing a couple of shows a year normally.
Is it weird, though, stepping onto the other side of the...
Yeah, it is a bit odd. And I spent the last 8 years telling people they need directors, and you need a director, hire me. And then I'm doing my show and I'm not got a director, so I feel a bit of a hypocrite. I've just done it myself. But
have you been fine with that one?
Yeah, you don't need one really. Yeah.
Well, good luck with your show.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Great, thank you.